Pharaoh asked Moses the following question: Who is the Lord that I should obey his voice and let Israel go? I do not know the Lord, nor will I let Israel go. Exodus 5:2. This is an important question for us to address as our society becomes more and more worldly or secular. There are a number of arguments for the existence of God. The first argument is that of cause and effect. Let's turn to Hebrews 3:3. Hebrews 3:3. For this one has been counted worthy of more glory than Moses, inasmuch as he who builds the house has more honor than the house. For every house is built by someone, but he who built all things is God. God does not expect us to blindly believe in him. He gives us a solid foundation for us to believe in him, even through science. It's the law of cause and effect. There has to be an adequate cause for every effect. In the case of the universe, there has to be an uncaused or eternal cause for the universe. Why? Because the universe did not always exist and will eventually wear out. This comes from the law of entropy. Things go from order to chaos. My room goes to chaos if I don't clean it up. There is this because both order and disorder. Therefore, there has to be a cause for every effect. In Newton's law of physics, for every action there has to be an equal reaction. The universe is a great effect. Only God who is the cause is a sufficient cause. The second argument for the existence of God is the argument of design. Psalms 19:1 says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handwork." The design and the complexity of the universe is intricate and complex. It has a constant design and patterns. In quantum physics, there are about 21 factors that cause a single atom to exist. Without one of these, the universe would melt away in a fervent heat and everything would cease to exist. God holds the universe together by the awesome power of his words. Hebrews 1:2 has in these last days spoken to us by his Son, whom he has appointed heir of all things, through whom also he made the worlds. The design and complexity of my body and systems cannot happen by accident. I did not come into this world by accident. God made me in a way that goes beyond science and man. A third argument that can be made is this: I have a conscience. I know right from wrong. Romans 2:14. From when Gentiles who do not have the law, by nature do things in the law, those also not having the law are a law to themselves. 15. Who shows the work of the law written in the heart, the conscience also bearing witness, and between themselves they thought occurring or else excusing them. The fourth argument that can be made is there is a right and wrong. Psalms 19:8. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. Psalms 119, 105. The word is a lamp to my feet, and a light to my path. Mark 10:18. So Jesus said to him, "Why do you call me good? No one is good but one, that is God." The objective moral standard, or there is an absolute right and wrong, such as murder is wrong, is something we have from God. Finally, The fifth argument is the argument of being, or the ontological argument. Genesis 1:26. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the eyes, and over the cattle, over all the earth, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." We have self-awareness. We know we exist. There have to be an ultimate source of existence for us to be. God creates. We can create. We can design. Where does that come from? We can think. Who is the ultimate thinker? Where does unbelief come from? It comes from emotion. Fear and result of doubt is the source of unbelief. 1 John 4:14. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear involves torment. But he who fears has not been made perfect in love. However, we can believe. If you love me, keep my commandments. John 14:15. Have you obeyed the commands of God? Please come forward, and as if you are in need for prayers or wish to obey the gospel as we stand and sing.